Hello, Leo. This is your reading. Okay, let's see. Okay. You have the Five of Swords with the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. There's something that, wow, you're going to get a huge blessing, but you don't think that you are at all. It's kind of like, I thought something was going to happen by now kind of energy. And you might feel yourself like looking back at the past quite a bit, but this is kind of like a card, the Five of Swords. It's kind of about choosing your own battles, right? Because he's like looking back and then there's people walking away, and it's like looking back at situations, what can you take from it to move forward that's going to help you do that, and then stop looking back, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like there's some sort of a change here that's coming about, and it feels like you already did the majority of the change, right? With stop looking back, going through a difficult situation probably months ago. You went through a very difficult time, right? And you kind of like healed yourself from it in a really beautiful way. And now there's this wave of looking back at it. And then with like Mercury going into retrograde, there could be people coming back also, and just memories coming back, things that you're kind of revisiting. And it's kind of like an uncomfortable energy. It feels like, whoa, I don't want to be in this energy. Ugh. You know, like I already moved on. So like I'm ready to move on. But it feels like there was a last little bit that you needed to look at to see, or it was just something that as you're releasing it, you're seeing it again, the last little bit of it in your mind. And you're wrestling with this Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, with like you're wrestling with looking back, and you're looking wrestling with, you know, on this card they're healing, and they are praying for a blessing. Up here in this stained glass window, it's someone being blessed. So they are praying for this occurrence to happen to them. And it's like, you know, when you surround yourself with people or with circumstances or with images, that helps bring that to your life. So it's like going to the stage of, okay, I recognize I don't like this, the past, and now I want, this made me realize what it is I do want. And now I'm asking for that, and I'm ready to receive it. That card kind of encompasses the whole process of that. So it feels like you already went through this, but you had a little bit left. And you're doing that right now. And then you kind of have this energy of bam. You have this Three of Cups with the Star and the Hermit. It's like you did the rest of the inner work, okay? But you're not going to realize it until you see the outcome of it, which is going to be a celebration, which is going to be a beautiful wish fulfillment, okay? The seven stars on this card represent the seven chakras being aligned. So here, you know, this person is out of alignment, and they're asking for that alignment, and they believe in that alignment, right? And they're letting go, and they're allowing the universe to bless them with that alignment. And so this is you getting that blessing and celebrating it and mastering another level of alignment. It's like you heightened your vibration here. You know, you went through there's always going to be more growing to do spiritually, because if there wouldn't, it would be like, okay, what am I here for? You know, it would get really bored really quick. So you leveled up another level. You made it past another, you know, spiritual progression or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys get a visitation or something like that. If you have some kind of really like remarkable spiritual experience also, feels like that's coming in for you guys. And it's just going to be a time to celebrate because your 3D world is going to be matching where you've been vibing at spiritually, and then you just like raise the bar a little bit more. So I feel like it's going to kind of come as a shock because it goes from this kind of wobble to, you know, this beautiful self-mastery, this wish fulfillment, this celebration. So yeah, you have the Fool here with the 7 of Wands and the King of Cups. So you have this energy of mastering over your emotions. And, you know, it's like very interesting the progression of these cards because, you know, this person is trying to physically do everything on their own and they're trying to fix stuff in this world for themselves. And this person is like sitting back and understands their own emotions and what they think about things and what it is that they really want, and has this kind of mastery over the balance of their own mind, right? And then this person is just letting go and trusting in the universe. So it's kind of like balancing these two skills. You're coming into a state of balance here. That's what it is. You're coming into a state of balance with heightened awareness. So that's how very, very quickly something is happening. Even though you have the 7 of Pentacles here, you go right to the 10 of Pentacles and you have the Page of Cups. So it's like quickly. This card is telling me the quickness, you know, of this whole process. You know, pages are younger people, you know, they run everywhere. They don't have a reason. They're just running. You know, they're always on the go. They're always doing all these different things. The fish in the cup represents, you know, a fish can jump out of this cup and then, you know, you didn't catch it, it's gone. So it's kind of like a representation of a quick, something happening quickly here. So it feels like this has been absolutely forever. But it's kind of like, and there's no real progress in sight. Like, when is this going to be done? You know, like, when is this going to change? You know, there's like no sign on the horizon of anything coming. But then it's all here, like within, like so fast. You're just going to be like, what? So it feels like you're going to be a little bit in shock. Okay, that was the Ace of Cups. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to be in shock with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. It's like something that you knew was going to happen, but it's multiple areas, I feel like, of your life, and you didn't expect all of this to happen, like, and progress quite as quickly as it did with that High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Look at that. So it's very, very interesting how, you know, we have these cards here of deciding to let go and to trust with the Fool and the King of Cups, right? And then you have this High Priestess, which she does not do anything, okay? She just sits there and she allows things to come to her, and that's like pretty much her thing. You know, she allows downloads and messages to come to her. She just knows things. And she definitely trusts. This is, you know, she's a very secure energy. There are no illusions for her. So you're going to have clarity here. And then the universe is giving you, you know, this beautiful cup. And then you see how she's holding it. So you're going to receive this soon because there's so much progression every time I choose cards. So it's like, this is coming. This is really coming. And then it's so interesting how you have one cup and then, oh no, look at this. Yowza. We had the 3 of Cups here, okay? And then you got one cup came out, and then you got another cup came out, and then you had the 3rd. So very quickly. It's like three blessings, three different blessings. Yeah, because look with the Four of Cups here. She has three cups upright. She has three cups of blessings, but she doesn't see it coming, the fourth. But for you guys, I'm not getting that energy. I'm thinking it's definitely, it's like the three cups that are coming. You don't see it. You're not going to see a sign of this. Three different areas of your life. Okay, let's see what areas. I feel like I already know, but okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, so look at this. This is spiritually, right? The Hierophant card. Definitely like spiritual enlightenment, something like that. I feel like you're going to have some really remarkable spiritual experience that is going to impact every area of your life in such a way that your life will never be the same again. You know, and then you have the Six of Cups here, which can be a gift from the universe, absolutely. And it's a gift of love. It's a gift of love that makes you feel like you are young again. It reminds you of who you were when you were an innocent child and you were just yourself without thinking about anything else. So I feel like you're going to meet a person that reminds you of who you really are, and you do the same for them. They could also have a child, not necessarily, they don't have to. We'll like look more into that, but then also look at this, the Three of Pentacles. So this is an area of somebody who is being recognized, okay, for their work, for their art, for something that he has been manifesting, okay. So that he's being recognized by these people. And then a lot of people also see this card as people working together, okay? So an offer to work somewhere, because this person, or, you know, to be acknowledged in some way. It doesn't have to be work. It could be a passion of yours or something like that. But it's like these two people are admiring the beauty that he is creating, but he would need a place to go to do this, right? This cathedral allowed him to create his art sculpture there. And, you know, these people can also be advising and can also be teachers, making it better, but they're recognizing the work that this person had put into it and they're appreciating it. So, you know, you may get an offer to work with someone, to work with a group of people, with an organization. You may find a location to do something that is your passion, that maybe that has been missing for some of you. I feel like you have a passion, you have, you know, the want to do it, the know-how perhaps, but you don't have a location to do it in. You know, that can be, okay, well, like, now what? Or you don't have a way to share it with people, or, you know, there's something about something getting taken off the ground here. Yeah. Okay, you have this King of Pentacles with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. You have major abundance coming in, and, you know, to get 6-6 together, I mean, this is the card of being victorious. This is the card of moving away from like just like whatever you're not vibing with, you know. You're leaving people. The energy I'm getting from this card is you're leaving people, situations, environments, anything, memories, thoughts, thought patterns, anything behind that is not is hindering your high vibration. You're like, no, not about that. I'm about this instead. And then like look at this status, because this is someone that, you know, they've gone to battle and they came home victorious. It's been a battle. And this is a card of, you know, this person is a king. They're very well established. Look at all the vines growing all around. Look at the buildings and the structures and the wall. It's old, it's stable, it's secure, it's been, you know. So that's what you're progressing to here. And it feels like the last little bit was just leaving a few energies behind, whether that be people or circumstances or thought patterns. And yes, the Ace of Swords is just like confirming. Wow. Next card out is the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, like somebody wants to tell you how they feel about you for sure. And I also feel like this is somebody that you can share your spiritual side with. Like they're very open and understanding, and they appreciate the way that you communicate to other people and the way that you just like carry yourself, because it feels like in the past people didn't really do that and you just kind of allowed it to happen, you know, but you just kind of for a time, but that's over with now. Definitely. I feel like your last reading, you also got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So it's like very prominent energy in your vibration that you have a beautiful blessing coming in of love. You have a beautiful blessing coming in of an opportunity to communicate. Somebody wants to come communicate to you. Somebody wants to tell you how much that they appreciate you. And, you know, that's something that you deserve. Okay. Let's see a little bit more. Wow. Something's coming together here. You know, maybe you've met some people and you've been in your head and they just weren't exactly what you were looking for, and that was kind of it. Or perhaps there is a person that you had wanted to come forward and they didn't. It's just like nothing really grew from that, you know. But it's so interesting here because our last card was this Ace of Swords, right? And so now you have the King of Swords. So somebody is taking the communication role. Somebody is taking that sword, taking that opportunity, and they want to come to you and tell you something. Okay, the Sun card is you. And then here is you over here, the Eight of Swords. You don't think it's coming. You don't believe that it's coming. You used to believe that it was coming and it didn't come. So then you're like, okay, well, whatever. I'm just going to put my energy into beautiful things that I appreciate out there in this beautiful world, you know? And then bam, I don't know where it kind of comes in. It's like, oh, did you forget about me? Well, I liked you the whole time. Sorry. You know, because you have this Two of Cups here, and then the Tower. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is quick. It can also be a quick partnership. I feel like it's 3 blessings, though. It could be a quick partnership for a dream. It can be a quick, you know, offer of romance from a friend, something that progresses here. It can also be someone you don't know, you know. But if you have someone in mind that's a friend, it feels like a quick, and you thought they were not interested. It seemed like they were interested and you thought they were for sure going to make an offer and then they never did. This is kind of like saying, bam, it's about to happen. It could also just be love when you least expect it. But, and a spiritual experience also. Wow. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, you have the Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords and the Moon, you know. It's like, feels like this is you, you know. You're kind of like, well, you know, nothing's really happening, but I am just going to focus on what is going right. But at the same time, the sword is up. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords, like, she gets a bad rap, but honestly, her energy is a little bit more like, if you come at me, my sword's up, I'm ready. But, you know, I know what's what. And the Queen, it's like, this is kind of your energy right now, okay? With this, don't worry about this Three of Swords. This is like your energy now, okay? And this, while you're in this moon, while you're in this mystery of what's happening. And, you know, there's a solar eclipse coming up, so it's like, probably around that time is when that all is going to happen, especially just looking at the astrology. But if you're looking at this reading like at a different time, it's still the same energy, so it can still happen within the next couple of weeks, okay? But it's like the Queen of Swords is kind of like, well, if you're offering me love, offer me love. I want to see that now. And with, it's kind of like, if somebody, it's a business and they want to take you out to dinner, they want to wine you and dine you, they want to like flirt with you and all this stuff. Queen of Swords is like, no, where's my money? Like, when am I getting paid? What services are you providing? What am I paying for? Like, let me see the details. That's the Queen of Swords. She wants to know. She has the clarity and she knows how to keep her mind about her and see what's really going on. So that's your energy while you're in this moon, which is kind of like, you can't, no matter how powerful you are, the moon is the moon, right? Okay. So you're in this haze a little bit. So you're like, oh no, I'm clear. I'm checking this, but you're not really getting any answers, which is kind of holding you in this state of allowing and asking the universe and allowing. You keep kind of going into that state, and then bam, you're not even going to realize the progression that you make on your own, and that's going to happen for you. But wow, that's really remarkable. You have the Death card here, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's changing. You're changing from the past, and you're not holding on to any more things that happened that were out of your control. You're just deciding to change that. That's like the theme. Deciding to change it, and then it's like your world automatically matches up. It has to. Okay, let's see if there's any more messages for you guys here. Wow. This is coming in quick. You have Justice here. So, something amazing is coming in. It's really time, and it's time because you realized you're ready. Because to go from the Two of Wands to the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands is kind of like, well, now what? I've done this, I've done that, I did this, I did that, and they're looking out onto the world and they're trying to think about what's next. And the Page of Wands is kind of like, I know what's next. I'm going to go explore this beautiful world and trust that everything is going to unfold for me the way that it always does. They just kind of, and that's the Chariot. That's the Chariot. And it's balance as well. It's kind of like marrying these two cards together with a little bit more momentum behind it. Really, because this Justice is balance. The two Sphinxes represent balance, okay, and the Page of Wands here, they definitely believe that wherever they go, wherever they venture, they will find what it is that they are looking for. They will turn it into something remarkable, and that's definitely the Chariot energy. They're leaving this city behind and they're going through to explore. They're moving on to what is better for them here. And that's kind of like your energy right now. So if you still feel a little bit bogged down and thinking about the past, it's like Spirit wants you to know that this illusion, this, fog, this lack of clarity that you may feel that you have, it's not sticking around. And these blessings that you're trying to manifest, you're doing it. So let's see if there's any last advice here. Wow. Okay, you have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and Judgment. It's like saying you don't have to protect yourself here anymore. You don't have to worry about what's coming, what isn't coming. The Nine of Wands, they're ready. They're ready for anything. They're ready to fight. It's like you can just surrender from a situation here. And that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor does not dwell on past mistakes. They look forward, and they expect everything to go well for them, and it does. It's kind of this energy of like cutting out with this Knight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. You're cutting out looking at what you don't have because you want to manifest, and you know that you can. And somebody is manifesting you as well. And I feel like multiple people are looking at you with this Page of Swords. Multiple people are spying on you because they see that you are ridiculously happy. And nobody thought that was going to happen. They didn't see that coming. They didn't see how powerful you are. Everybody thought you were really amazing. It's like a lot of different circles of people. They stopped and stared when you walked by. They really thought you were something remarkable. But then everybody knows this business about what happened to you in the past. And you didn't really talk about it. You just let other people do and think whatever the heck they want. You just focused on you, and your light is shining so bright. People can't get enough. Like, cannot get enough. It's like people are kneeling down to worship you wherever you go. And it's like, Wheel of Fortune, look at this. Offers are coming in. You're the freaking Empress over here. There's this devil person again. I feel like right after you get some huge blessings and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from the past wants to come creeping back in like they always do, trying to offer you something that they want to pull your passions, but your choice is not going to be to go back to them. The Four of Wands is like a portal. And you're choosing to walk towards your future, not walk away from someone or something, right? Because that's a very different energy. You're holding on to that past. I'm walking away from them because they did this to me. And they're this and da-da-da-da-da. Instead, you're like, no, I'm going towards my happiness. You see how different that feels? I'm going towards my brilliant, beautiful future. That's a whole other energy. You're not escaping something that someone did to you. When you do that, you're just attracting another one that's going to do the same thing. But instead, you're moving towards your own glory and worthiness, okay, in this life. That's what this Eight of Cups is also about. Also, because you went through it with this Nine of Swords and the Strength card. But then you said, enough is enough already. I'm going to balance myself out. That's how offers are coming in. You're going to have a choice to make. Seven of Cups. You're going to have a choice to make. And the ships are going to be coming in. So it's like, you're ready. You're ready to make this decision here. Wow. And it's been a journey for work, I feel like. Because you're an entrepreneur probably, or you have a lot of different areas that you excel at, that you like a lot of different ideas, and you're kind of working at them all simultaneously. But there's one that's really true to who you are. And that's the one that's coming in. And it's probably one that you think the universe forgot about you on. Because it was such a sure thing, and you just knew it with every fiber of your being, and then it didn't happen. And look at how we're ending it. Look at how we're ending this. The Eight of Wands. Spirit is coming in to bless you. Why? Because you did the work and you deserve it. Okay? So you're getting love is coming in. You're getting another beautiful blessing coming in. You're getting this stability. This person is someone who is successful, established. It can be a business owner. Some kind of a dream that you forgot about is coming back in for you, and Spirit is blessing you in 3 different ways. So, this is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you.